What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry. I've been sick. I'm still sick. I haven't really been able to make videos at all because I think it's COVID, but we're surviving. We're doing it. So I'm feeling a little bit better. I had a stream the other night. That was pretty cool. So, I apologize for giving you all this information, um, up front, because this is a lot. There's a lot of information over the last couple of like a week and a half, and I just haven't been unable to cover it. So we're gonna talk about Iggy. We're gonna talk about Iggy here. Uh, and the patch notes. So Iggy looks amazing. I don't even know what version of Iggy this is. So, but I'm super excited to see him when he comes out on tonight. So I'll hopefully be live. Um, Still unsure about that. I really want to be, but yep, I want to make a guide as soon as possible though. So I might just stream or just play offline and then just make a guide because I'm still not feeling the best. But yep, hopefully we can get back to our normal schedule here soon. But he looks absolutely amazing. I mean, he has like the oil slick. He's got the insane turret set up that just blast people. They literally just say he can 2v1, which is insane. I can't wait to try him out. He actually looks way more fun than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be OP. I didn't know he was going to be this OP. He looks absolutely busted. But yeah, he looks pretty good. I'm not going to go into too much detail just because again I'm not feeling the best, but I'm very excited for him. Just know if you want to see his trailer, I'll link it down below. I know I didn't make a video for his overview trailer, but he looks absolutely phenomenal. Looks like he's going to be broken. But they have some media changes in the patch notes, so we're going to go over some of those now. I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to kind of skim through a lot of it. I've gone over it. I'll leave the patch notes linked as well, along with the Iggy trailer, so look out for that. But yeah. What's up, guys? We are here going over the patch notes. So I started recording it, and then I realized I'm having so much trouble fucking reading this entire slide. So one of my friends translated for us. Arsene's here. Say hello.
You're what's good?
He's gonna be here, just kind of helping me out. Basically going over, and I'll give my thoughts and opinions on some of these stuff. But he's gonna go over each slide. We're gonna ignore all the dev comments. So if you guys want to see the in-depth reasoning as to why they did these changes, just go check out the patch notes. Like I said, normally I go over all this stuff, but today we're just gonna kind of breeze through this, give you guys a general overview of what's going on, what's happening for the patch. All right. So update note details. So just start, I guess, our son with Iggy and Scorch coming out.
Iggy Scorch coming out. As y'all see, if you haven't seen the release trailer for that, please go watch that. That shit goes crazy. He looks broken.
Yeah, I think he's absolutely busted. I'm very excited for him for sure.
My new main. And now we got 6 new skins added for Gadget, Bellica, Twin Blast, Murdoch. They're all looking so dapper and beautiful.
Yeah, Twin Blast and Murdoch's and Gadget. Bellica's is kind of tame, but I'm definitely a fan of Twin Blast for sure.
It's
absolutely amazing. Oh man, I'm excited for those skins.
And then we got against Scorch's heroic skin, which looks honestly super hot. If you don't like the ugly ass little lizard, you get this.
Oh my god, do you like Iggy? Do you like this like kind of skin? Like it's something you would buy?
This one absolutely. Like this little furry little creature, bro. This mystical little thing looks like he belongs to Hogwarts or something, bro. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. Looks really nice. I thought, yeah, like Scorch looks amazing for sure. I guess this is a howitzer skin, right? Like just a pink one for Valentine's Day.
I mean, it's cute. It's a nice, cute little howitzer skin. You know, it gives a little more variety, a little more flair, a little more pop.
I'm assuming you can buy it with Renard because this is just a recolor. It's kind of lame, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So going on to the hero balance changes.
Balance changes for Faye that were just needed so much. Her vines, her Q, it is now decreased to a 25% movement speed from 40%, which is a godsend.
Yeah, I agree. That was definitely needed. 25%. I wanted it to get nerfed by half, but when step in the right direction, considering her next, literally her next thing right here.
Her E, another great thing about Faye, her little projectile they throw out, which is AoE and regens mana. It also had like a very small cooldown. Is now increased cooldown from 6 seconds to 9 seconds, which is again another great godly nerf.
Yeah, dude. I think the biggest problem with the skill is that it's not like she had the highest damage. It was just that she can abuse it the most, considering she never ran out of mana. Considering and this is also not supposed to be her main damage skill, but it's the only skill that she was using to do damage. Now people will actually have to like be careful about it just because they can't spam it as much. So,
I need to
um,
right click now.
that's at base at all levels, which means you have to build CDR. You can't just build straight damage anymore. And even if you build CDR, I mean, you still have like characters like Bellica who just out pressure you completely because she has a same cooldown, higher damage ability. As long as you can hit it. This is obviously lock on, which I think they should just change to a skill shot, but also just make it shouldn't be doing that much damage in general, or shouldn't be AoE. Let me rephrase that. The damage, I guess, is fine. The AoE is the problem because you can clear waves super easily with it too. It's just so many different things, but yeah, definitely need a nerf. And then steel.
On the steel, now this is actually surprising. His Q, the shield amount got adjusted. It now does less by quite a bit, which is interesting because I feel like steel isn't in a great spot at the moment as a support.
I think as a support, but as a solo laner, I think he's top. He's one of the, I mean, not top tier. I think he's really, really good as a solo laner. I'd put him in A tier easily. People think he's broken out of his mind. They ban him all the time. He's super solid. There's problem. He has a lot of issues. I feel like with pairing with melee. People overvalue his 2CC abilities when someone like Kwang has like a knock up every 2 seconds. Aurora, same thing. She can stun a whole team. I think people just overvalue his CC. I do think this is a weird nerf though. I think that this is not the problem. I think the inertia system of like how much he knocks up in the air is more of the issue than what they're tackling here. I think this is a dumb change.
That's very odd. Oh, speaking of another dumb change, oh my god, this Revenant Storm of Bullets got nerfed. Oh my god, he's already in a rough spot. Why nerf his damage more? Dear God,
Well,
what
higher
they
levels.
do to him?
And funny, we never saw a single Revenant. What is it? Yesterday? 2 days ago? 2 days ago we played. And I think that was hilarious because people were abusing Faye off cool, like crazy. People were playing
10,
Rampage
16,
Steel.
22, 20, 34 to 8,
Um,
14, 18, 24, and 30. Oh my god.
but yeah,
Overall,
no. I don't think this. If they wanted to nerf what Revenant does, this is definitely not the change. This ability kind of already sucks, and you're making it worse. I get it when you ult, it does a lot of damage, but it's just a lesser Murdoch, like volley when he can do that without an ult. This is definitely not the problem. The problem is the shots early game, and people don't know how to shoot. I think that's the biggest issue. I get Twin Blast is at a disadvantage when he's fighting a Revenant for sure, 110%. But he just sucks right now in general. But Sparrow and Murdoch have no problem fighting Revenant. I've never had a problem. I don't play Murdoch, but I play Sparrow, and I've never had a problem fighting a Revenant. I outrange him. Like I could poke him endlessly. Nothing he can do about it. He has to pray that he has an Narbash to heal him up, and even then, I'll get him super low before Narbash is out of mana, and then we'll barrage and kill him. So I don't know. I don't think he's that broken, but people ban him all the time. Dumb change in my opinion. Nerf his per shot damage if you really want to change his early game presence, because that's obviously at least early, because that's obviously the issue. But dumb change. Aurora.
then we got Aurora. Now I'm looking at. I was reading these like a second ago. I'm like, yeah, hold on. Her E, her circular route. It's now lasts 2 seconds, and even if the first time you walk back into it, you'll still get rooted. A lot of people don't know that. But the fact that it stays around her, sorry, her only damaging ability is buffed now, which makes it great. But that's not even the crazy, the nittiest part about her. Her ult, one of the best ults in the game, if not the best ult in the game, has been buffed further for the second explosion. And it's now a full 1 second stun on top of
So like if you chain it together, you're gonna be stunned for a little bit longer as a team, which just allows you to get more damage off. Considering you can stun a whole team with it, it's kind of like it, because it's like you don't have to get frozen to get that stunned. So you're gonna be stunned for a whole 1 second instead of 0.5. Which is and on top of her root change, because remember her ice ring is a very short cooldown. It's like a 6-second cooldown. Like she can spam the crap out of that thing. So a 2-second stun, 4-second cooldown ish, 5-second cooldown ish. Combined with her ultimate, she's going to be even more of a CC threat, and she gets extra damage, which is cool. I wouldn't build her damage though, but she does get extra damage now. I wonder if that's going to matter. 0.5 extra magical power on that basic. Oh, looks cool. Countess. I know you're gonna like this change.
Oh, I'm gonna love this change. Alright, Countess spin slash. The amount you recover is. Hold on. before recovers upon killing enemy. Now recovers her HP is covered upon landing several attack. Oh, that's beautiful! So before you had to kill the Tions and just enemy heroes before you get the heal. Now by landing you get a free heal. Oh my god, her spot ability has increased a lot. Her boxing abilities has increased by a whole bunch. So this is a huge change. Um, let's see. Oh, her teleport, her Q, the range for that got increased by a little bit, not a whole lot, but it still matters when you can't out when you're trying to like fight those range people, those range heroes like Gideons and your Fays and other stuff like that. So that's a huge
Wait,
help.
her. Oh, that's her shadow. Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
read
a
that right.
teleport.
I thought that was her wave when I read that.
Yeah, I like that a lot because remember last time I fought her, I was playing it with her against I think a Fae. I couldn't get that in range before I could get hit, before I got blasted a little bit. Before I could hit her and get out, but I was still taking a couple of hits because I had to get a little bit too close for the teleport to go off. Now it's a little farther, not a whole lot, but it's still a nice little change.
It's gonna just be more detrimental to the carries. I feel like you're just gonna blow them up even faster, especially with all the other changes. Mana change.
Well, I thought going a little faster. See, now they're trying to do with this shit. So her E, her most damaging ability, that got nerfed.
Buffed.
But oh, buff. I'm sorry. I can't read. Oh, mana cost adjusted. Oh, that's so hot. It costs way less mana. See, Cal's also one of those assassins and just heroes in general that have a mana problem.
Yeah, she
Uh,
is.
use 3 abilities, you're out of mana.
Hmm.
You go through your whole rotation, you teleport, E, then right click, go back, you're out of mana. That you're done, you have to back already. But now, shit, this is beautiful. This is fantastic.
It basically gives you like another rotation on abilities. Oh, I didn't even notice this either.
Oh, and I got a cooldown. Oh my god.
Wait, but like
Oh,
this is huge. Look, 13 to 10 seconds. That's insane.
when it's fully upgraded, it's only like 1 second difference, but early game, that's huge.
No, that makes her early game potential insane. She's gonna be able to bully everyone out of lane. People were saying Gideon's gonna be broken, dude. Fuck that. Dude, Countess.
These
You'll see
count
why.
adjustments were crazy. Oh my god, these are buffs all around.
Yeah.
I see. Now we're on the howitzer stuff. His slow bomb is that costs less mana, which is good. Huge thing for mages right now. Everything I think most of their abilities just cost too much mana early game,
Especially the bad ones.
especially the bad ones. Oh my god, like I said, you go through one rotation abilities, you're out of mana. You have to go fight for that blue, otherwise you just suck.
Hmm. Unless you're Fae. Well,
Oh,
now, yeah.
unless you're Fae. Well, even then, she still has mana regen on that E,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Oh wow, the best ability he has. The range got adjusted on that from 18 to 20. That's ridiculous.
I
That
think
already goes
that.
super far.
Well, I think it goes a lot because they nerfed it. I think this is just a rebuff because I think it was 20 before and it's 18 now. Maybe it was more. I don't know.
So that already goes super
I
far for
think
no
it's
reason.
longer than Phases Link now though. I think Phases Link is 18 or 17. So,
I don't think it's that long to be honest.
I mean, I don't know. His damage for his missile kind of sucks now though. They need to buff his missile damage. It does not do. At least early does no damage. Just fucking sucks. One of the worst ability. I took those to the face and I thought I swear he healed me. It sucks. It's
Oh
terrible.
my god, like
I'm
it's like Wraith Snipe.
yeah.
And then also his little mana cost for that also got adjusted. So overall, great bust for him. Less mana and more, so you can spend more time casting your ability instead of casting 3 then backing, which is nice. And
Yeah.
then the range got re-extended back on the missile, which is cute. A lot of early game buffs. Oh, now Gideon. Wow. Oh my god. His Q, the base damage on this junk. Oh my goodness. It's so much. It does so much. Dear God.
Yeah, it's a massive buff.
Like, what
Um,
is this increase?
I mean, I understand their idea, but that is a massive buff. 45.
It's
Especially the
already
scaling.
a massive poke tool for one.
Yeah, it's the far. It's one of the far. Her and him and Gadget's bomb are like the farthest range. Um, but it's kind of hard. I will say it's harder to hit for sure. So,
It better be.
um, no, I don't know if this is warranted. I feel like they should nerf it a little bit. People definitely underestimated Gideon. People also say he's gonna be the most broken mage after. I don't think so. I think he's gonna be a threat, not the most broken, but a threat. It's late game where it shines, not early.
So that's still hot though. And then the reset cooldown on his E. I mean, Bunky enemy here. That's just the cute little niche thing. It's not like holy shit type of thing. It's cute.
Yeah, you're not really getting a lot of kills like that.
Well, that's cute to have.
Um, Narbash.
Inspirational anthem. His E recovery has been nerfed. Ooh, the best thing about him, they're nerfing.
I hate this fat sack of shit, dude. I hate him so much.
Oh, they fucking ruined him. The best thing he has. Only reason you want a Narbash, not because he stuns, because 8 other characters do that shit way better. It's because that fat fucker heals. And now that's been nerfed. Oh, no one's gonna play Narbash ever again.
I feel like people will still try to like, you know, they'll try to like figure out a way. So, just because people said he was the best support now, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I think your jungler failing now that he heals less in lane. That precedence that he had against like Twin Blast Muriel combo, which is probably the only combo that struggled. Maybe Twin Blast Decker too. Probably the only combo that struggled against that because Twin Blast's damage is so low early game. That combo not only will not be as threatened, but the jungler will also just feed Narbat. Like he'll just constantly just be getting free gold every time, which he already is. But now it's even less. It's gonna be even less for. He probably will kill the carry every time too because he can't heal him as much. It's a pretty massive nerf in terms of per second. I don't know. I think it was a dumb change. I hate Narbash already, so maybe I'm biased, but
indirect twin blast buff.
Technically.
All right, now some item changes. The neck magician with a fortitude, the shield. Ooh, oh, melee shield. I didn't know they had different shield values for range and melee. I didn't know that. Ah, they didn't. Okay, well, hold on. This kind of fucking sucks. I guess it's to discourage ranges from picking up the green because everyone picks up was the go-to starter because it was the best one. Great. It's not saying much because all of them suck.
I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna solve. It solves. It makes them weaker with green, but I don't think they understand their other starters are just ass.
I guess it's just they want the hunters to the rangers to start picking up red like they want like it was intended, and probably want the maid to start picking up blue like it was intended, which I get.
But they still suck, so they're not gonna pick it up.
They're
just weaker now. Like I think everyone's still gonna pick up green, just weaker. If they don't pick up green, they're still gonna die just as fast. No one's gonna upgrade the blessings. The blessings suck. They need to fix them, so which they didn't. Yeah, it was nerfed at every level. For range, it's 100. I mean, obviously you only go to level 1, but at that level it's 25 less, which is pretty huge, honestly. It'll matter a lot in lane, especially in solo. I think solo lanes melee versus carry is gonna be really easy now in comparison because your shield is just bigger than theirs. But yeah,
double.
Let's skip those. All right, honor system.
System your honor grades increase. Special rewards available for each honor grade. Become an honorable warrior with a great reputation. Ooh, they're inspiring you to be someone great. Oh, see, well, it's like an MVP type of thing. That's cute.
Well, it's more like Overwatch's endorsement system. Like you have to vote for each like player, basically.
You have to.
So like at the end of a match, you like decide who deserves. Like, you can be the nice person to get this. You have to be the best player. They're probably gonna vote for the best player though.
As they should.
I could be the most toxic person ever. I'm just gonna get voted. I'm like, yeah, give me all the points because I carried you.
Should I
get reported. No, this is good. Now I don't know. They said there's gonna be more rewards. I don't know what they mean by that, but there's gonna be some reward for getting on. So be nice now. This is obviously an encouragement to stop being toxic. You sad sacks of shit. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean it's a good change. I definitely like the endorsement system. In Overwatch, even though it doesn't do it. There is one now, I think, in Overwatch 2, but there wasn't at this release. It really does nothing for you except give you loot box. So hopefully this is, I don't know, like you get a reward. I mean, it can only be Renar. There's no other reward available in the game. They're not going to give you a skin. So, I guess an emblem or a banner or something special they could have done, but.
All right, this next part right here is pretty huge for all you motherfuckers that weren't picking up awards at all. See, now you don't have to worry about grabbing the award anymore because now the Watcher's Eye is gone. It has now become a skill that you can use every so often, every 90 seconds, which is pretty hot actually. Now you don't have to waste a damn item slot dropping a ward.
Yep. I wish you can buy them still, but yep. I wish that when you buy a ward, it would go to that slot, and that you can only hold.
Yeah.
That you can only hold 2, not one.
Like Smite.
Or 3. Yeah, like supports should still get 3. Oh, I didn't even notice. So it's only lasting for a minute and a half. Okay.
Oh, the ward itself is only for 90 seconds. Okay. That's not the.
And then the support one's 180. So that makes sense. All right. Still, support still need that value of being a warder. That's a good change.
It's still huge for mid lane though.
Yeah, I think mid lane is going to benefit the most from it. 110%. Solo, they can always escape anyways, unless you're Chimera. I mean, it'll help characters who can't move like Chimera, I guess. For sure, but it's a really good change. You just have to make sure to upkeep it. I'm assuming it refreshes when you back, so you need to make sure to upkeep that ward because it's only 90 seconds. All right, top.
We got some improvement to the shop with some little additions. Item preset functionality has been added. You can set a preset in the lobby using the in-game shop. Oh, that's so cute. You can now preset your builds. That's so cute.
Thank God. For Wukong, I always forgot how to build, and anyone, honestly, any mid laner, once I figure out the build, they won't have to think about it anymore.
Now you start buying shit. Great. I like building on the fly.
Yeah, you live on the edge.
For certain situations, sometimes I need a little more stuff,
I mean, yeah, it's situational, but some characters are just cookie cutter or like, well, it's not like you can always change your preset build. It's nice seeing it in front of you and having that, like, this is my go-to unless I need something, then you can change it.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick shop, quickly purchase recommended items. Oh, that's cute. Just a way to quickly buy items, which I guess some people still have trouble navigating the shop, which is true. The shop it's kind of.
Look at all the players we get that don't build things. This is going to be fantastic. Just for people like new or bad players that don't know how to build, put on a quick shot, put on quick buy.
They need to get it, which is cute. Like I said, for the newer players that don't really know what they're doing just yet.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, I wish you can do it for your own build, but
that'd be too good.
Magic improvements.
Oh, thank this. God, this is huge. Hit the climb button before entering the match phrase has been removed. Oh, okay. So when you get that bitch, you're just getting in there. You don't get to say no anymore. There's no consent.
Jesus.
It's full on. You click that button, you better be ready to start picking a hero.
Jesus. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be like Smite now.
Actually, gonna walk away, get water? Nah. Use the bathroom before you. But when you queue up, nope, you're getting right in there.
Which is how it should be. You shouldn't really just walk away, but I do it still, so I can't even talk.
Well, that's what's gonna show you matching region now when you're searching, which is it's cute.
I guess it's based on the party leader.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Help our building improvements. Now, I never had a problem with this. I feel like I can always see it pretty clearly. I guess this was clearly a universal problem, hence why it's being changed.
I don't even know. I don't think anyone cared about this.
It can now be resized by enhancing the shine. Oh my god, words I can't read. By enhancing the line of sight. The width of the enemy Tion's health bar has been slightly extended, and luminous effects have been added. Oh, you can get cute and fancy with it. Oh man.
Yeah, I wish you could change your own though. Like. I want my health bar to be gone. I hate having it in the middle of the screen. It's so annoying. Destroy stone changes, which is yeah.
Very cool for destroy stone. Purchasing destroy stone after selling Decuma's gem and active cooldown, not reset the cooldown. Oh, that's just it. Okay. That's something people are abusing. Alright, that's not a big deal.
What, this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, so destroy stone and Decuma's gemstone had like a shared cooldown. Now, purchasing a destroy stone after selling Decuma's gemstone with an active cooldown will not reset the cooldown. So before, people would sell like say they got in a fight, they would get their gemstone, pop it, their blink, they'll go, and then back. Then they would sell it by destroy stone, and the reset and the cooldown wouldn't be shared at all. It'd just be completely reset. Now you have a free destroy stone just use like 5 seconds after you already used your gemstone to blink away. So that's cute.
It's a good change. Doesn't solve the four Destroyer Stone issue. Like I'm gonna still be Wukong solo with Destroyer. I you know I'm still gonna be Sarah solo with Destroyer, Zena solo with Destroyer. It doesn't like characters who can abuse it are gonna abuse it. Which I think they need to just fix the stacking mechanic. Like they need to add a stacking mechanic. It needs to be based on how many minions you can kill. Um, or remove it all outright together. I think they should remove it. I hate Smite. Just remove it outright together. Because I think it's just a bad move. But if you want to keep it, just make it so when it's based on how many jungle minions you last hit with the actual blessing itself. So you have to use it on jungle minions 50 times and like kill it. Or not even just kill it, but just you need to use it 50 times.
I just
To
feel
kind
like
of
Smite
just like
shouldn't be able to be used on like the big shit, you know, like deer and like
I said that too. I
orb.
was like, I feel like Orb it should be excluded from maybe Deer, but Orb definitely I feel like it shouldn't. I just hate it. I hate that as a mechanic. I like Smite's philosophy of like have like a Scylla there to make sure, or an Agni or some shit, or
Yeah.
Vulcan. It like feels good to like you have to spam an ability on it to make sure you get it because it's an important objective. But yeah, I don't know. But it's a good change, just not the change we needed. Definitely the biggest change people wanted and we're expecting. I hope this isn't the rework they were talking about.
I hope not.
This is pretty huge.
Shockwave damage upon something the underling adjusted. Shockwave damage inflicted upon something the underling has been adjusted. But 30% for it used to be when they drop that fucking monkey on you, 30% of your max HP just gone. Now it's 10%, which is a lot better. See, they're starting to stem away a little bit from orb just fucking you before. When you got like the 20-minute orb, everyone's HP would just get railed, which is something that I'm so glad they got rid of. Now this one, when they get orb prime, it's not as bad anymore. I mean, Underling isn't as bad because
Which is like the better orb, honestly.
yeah, it definitely like it allows you to immediately
Well,
push a
because the
lane
other
when you
orb
get the
requires you
tower.
to get 3. With Underling, if you get a tower, you can go get an inhibitor. And
Yeah,
even then, they said people were using it on team fights. People kept saying spam orb, but I think it's dumb. I think if you don't use it to get a tower, it's literally a free tower. So
oh
as long as
easily.
you hit it, I don't know. Yeah, great change, fantastic change, definitely needed. This is something people were asking for a while.
I definitely seen that shit just kill people like immediately. Like that does a little bit too much damage for for a very early objective.
Yeah, it was way too much. Ugh.
All right, now we got the prime spirit spawn area is improved. A wall of fog in the spirit. The spawn area has been added.
Yeah, it's gonna make ganking a lot more easy. Cause you know how like you'd be in like the lane and you'd be able to see people coming from mid.
Yeah.
Can't see that anymore. I wish it was on the other side too, though. Like it was kind of like honestly, I wish it was on all entrances of the jungle personally. So makes it the jungle a lot more of a dangerous place. But you can definitely sneak objectives more now because you have to actually face check. Wards will help a lot now too. Which again, I guess that was the warding change. I like the change. I think it makes jungling a lot more fun for ganking duo side. This is pretty huge.
Quick battle when so we got matchmaking for new players. Quick battle will now create a match for new players with AI under certain conditions. See, all you new people that say it's my first game, the second game, my third game, you get dumpstered by people that play that play for like I don't know 300 hours. That won't happen to you anymore. Now you can now these new players can learn the game a little bit more and match with AI and match with other new players. It's pretty great to be honest.
I
It's
wonder how
fantastic.
good the AI is now. I'm curious because this is a pretty big change. I hope they also added like a matchmaking for AI in general and just AI matchmaking so you can click it and then you get queued up.
Turns out AI is gonna start rolling people now too.
Hmm?
Turns out AI is gonna start rolling new players too.
Literally smash AI. Um, hero skin change, I guess. There's a legendary tier now, and these are the upgraded skins. You guys can just look at it. Literally all those skins that we've seen. I don't see Iggy's skin here though. I
You're
guess
right.
not everything's turning legendary. Um, the price of legendary skins is 210, which I'm curious because like, does that mean like, is Iggy's skin considered heroic? Is that going to be like 70? Or is it going to be like 15 or something? Like what does that mean for the skins that? Because I have all the skins that I have, Aurora skin, Shimby skin, Sarith skin, which isn't here actually. Where is Sal? But her skin's not legendary. Do I get like a refund? I don't know. I don't know. Like, they're gonna add extra effects and stuff though. Um, but yeah,
Take care
hero
of it.
bounty. This means there's gonna be gold on the side. Um, jungle bots, which they weren't in custom games, so you couldn't make jungle bots. Chat window display, just quality of life stuff. Um, there's a recall button on the bottom left. I don't know what that means. I don't know which slide it was. This one. You see, like, is that a blink? Like, what is that?
What the fuck is that?
People said it was the recall. Some people said it was a blink, but that it must be the recall. Like,
What what look like that?
I don't know. And why is it there in the first place? Like, does it
Yeah,
have
why you
cooldown now? Doesn't say it does. So,
want me to go hit it with my mouse?
um, Wukong got some icon changes. Doesn't matter. Don't get stands anyways. Um, remove the competitive rank from the loading screen. That's it. And then a bunch of bug fixes. That's pretty much it. Overall, what are your thoughts on the patch, Arsene?
It's actually well, they both count. They gave Countess a huge buff, which is crazy. 'Cause I feel like she still does an absurd amount of damage, but they've really just mostly just buffed her early game. There's quite a bit of that's what's really with these mages to begin with. They really buffed the early game. They buffed early game of Countess, Howitzer, Gideon, and Nerf
Gideon got a late game
Faye.
buff.
Yeah, it's still
A
like
massive late game buff. That was huge because he got like 45 more damage late game.
which is ridiculous. Like, oh my god! But even then, it's probably be. Do you max his Q first? I don't play Gideon.
I max his meteor first.
Oh, okay. I don't play Gideon. I just play Richard Max first. But that's huge. His second part with the cooldown resets, like whatever, but that's gigantic. Uh,
Um, yeah, I mean
overall,
overall these are some good changes. Bunch of bug fixes. I didn't see a dash change for Zena or like Aurora, any of those dash changes, but um, I mean there's just some good changes. I saw something about Wukong in here where it was like talking about the damage accumulated by the clones wasn't added. I'm like, oh, so was I always doing more damage on the stat screen and it never showed? I didn't know. Um, but overall, I mean, it's a good update. I'm excited. I'm very excited for Iggy. I think it was the highlight of the update. There's some really good changes. Some of the bigger mechanical changes, not as much mechanical changes I want to see. I wanted item balancing, which we just didn't get, but we got item preset and quick shop, which is quality of life stuff, which is really nice. We got some good changes overall with orb and like the gem nerf, stuff like that. I don't really care that much for the character buffs and nerfs entirely. As much as more of the mechanical changes because that's kind of like the issue right now for like with the game, but that's just me. But yeah, pretty much it. Like I said, overall really good update. I'm really excited to play. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Arsene, for helping me get through this. I'm still dying.
you'll be okay.
But yeah, hopefully I'm better tonight so we can stream. If not, I'll be live at some other point in the week. And with the Iggy guide coming in because I definitely need to make a guide for that crazy monster. God, it looks so much fun. But yeah, overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Again, like I said, giving thanks to Arsene for helping me out here. I'm excited. And 2 weeks we get Crunch probably, so I'm excited for him as well. Definitely look out for that. I'll obviously be better than I'll be making a guide on him as well. Looks like we're doing separate character releases every month. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye bye.